Every year, to celebrate the anniversary of Afghanistan's independence, cadets from the military academies join regiments of the armed forces to parade before His Majesty, King Mohammed Nadir Shah Ghazi, reaffirming that Afghanistan is, by the grace of God, ever ready to defend her national heritage. As these young men from the military academy march before their king, their shining eyes and firm steps are proof of their patriotic spirit. His Majesty, himself a great soldier as well as Commander-in-Chief of Afghanistan's armed forces, established the military school 34 years ago to teach our nation's youth the hard lessons of loyalty and honor. As the future officers and leaders of the armed forces, these cadets will be dedicated to the progress of Afghanistan and the protection of our national heritage. Marching smartly past the royal enclosure, another contingent from the military academy displays the stirring allegiance of every Afghan soldier. Besides their combat training, the academy gives its students a strong academic education to fit them for responsible military positions. Like these students, every young Afghan hopes to wear the armed forces uniform in the service of his country. In every corner of the land, they are ready to defend their nation's cause. These sturdy infantrymen parading before their king are a splendid symbol of Afghanistan's determination to be strong and free. For centuries, we have relied on our strong horses to move across the mountainous land. Our fighting men have learned to use them well. Today, when highways cross our mountains, the armed forces continue to defend us, guarding our freedom with their lives. The more they are equipped with modern armaments, the better they can perform their duty. Reflecting our general progress, the Afghan army has made great advances. Clearly, nations trying to modernize their armed forces in order to protect their national interests. The government of Afghanistan feels the same need to protect what we are working so hard to build. In the heart of every Afghan burns a love of freedom and a will to defend his national heritage. Our history is a saga of struggle and sacrifice. Even against overwhelming odds, we have fought on, and we have survived. These ideals light every face on this occasion. And as the final unit of artillery, anti-aircraft, and armor pass in review before His Majesty, the parade marking the independence celebration of the year 42 comes to an end. To preserve our independence, the strengthening of our armed forces remains a duty of defense. We disavow aggression in any guise, for the policy of Afghanistan is to live in peace, with goodwill toward all nations.